Hello survivors, I'm GP bringing you the latest ARK news, and we've got our first glimpse of the upcoming Fasolasuchus, along with a bit of an unexpected twist in the community creature votes. That's right, we've got a community crunch dropped on ARK's 8th anniversary. And we're even celebrating the anniversary right here as we're a mere 50-ish subs away from 10,000. Help an old survivor out this weekend to reach it. I love you all and I love bringing you all the ARK news. So we got the concept art for the Fasolasuchus. This is the fan voted creature that will be dropping on Scorched Earth on ARK Survival Ascended at launch. This actually gives me ARK 2 vibes because we've seen several of those concept arts of pretty chonky and spiky creatures like the Stegosaurus, and this one is definitely pumping some iron. Rather different to the original creature submission artwork, which saw it less spiky with more of a hairy back and not so bulky, but I am really liking the look of this creature. I can't wait to see an in-engine version of it before it arrives. Although I am slightly disappointed it doesn't have the hair on the back of its head like the original image does, because with this being UE5, Unreal Engine 5, I'm hoping to see some of the creature's hair and fur being a lot more dynamic and blowing about in the wind. So I think this creature would have been pretty good with that, but it looks like they're not going with the hair on this one. Also in the community crunch we got some pretty detailed and skilled artwork for the 8th anniversary of ARK, sporting what I think is actually every single creature to date in the game, including the Ragnarok. It's honestly very impressive to fit all of that into one single image, with everything still being so clear to see. Well done to whoever the artist was for this, they didn't actually name who it was. And now to the twist in the community creature submissions. That's right, there is a new one taking place right now, and this time it's for Ragnarok. Now this is a huge twist for several reasons. The first reason, there's actually two reasons, so do bear with me. But Wildcard said way back in the roadmap back in April that they'll be adding an additional real world creature for each subsequent canonical expansion pack map release on ARK Survival Ascended. And it was also assumed at this stage that they were all going to be community voted creatures like they've done with Scorched Earth. But they said canonical expansion maps, meaning story driven ones. So that would be Aberration, Extinction, Genesis Part 1 and 2. So with 5 story maps plus 4 new creatures coming with the new untitled ARK Survival Ascended DLC, we were expecting 9 new creatures coming to ARK Survival Ascended, with 5 of them being community voted. But now they are doing one for Ragnarok, so if they are doing one for each community map, that means what? 15 new creatures. That's a pretty big number to look forward to. But the second reason this could be a pretty big twist is that, again, back in the roadmap they said the official canonical maps will be released between Q4 2023 and Q2 2024, with the community created maps releasing over time in 2024 with no dates given. This led to many, myself included, believing that they would be coming after the canonical maps, therefore after Q2 2024. But as this latest community creature vote is for Ragnarok and not Aberration, that would potentially suggest we could be seeing Ragnarok released in Q4 this year before Aberration. Or are they signalling a possible delay for Aberration in the pipeline? I mean, that's anyone's guess. But it does sound like we may not have to wait as long as we thought for some of the free community maps to start arriving for ARK Survival Ascended. But yes, that's pretty big news, with up to 15 new creatures to come, 11 potentially being community voted ones. So they have said that this real world creature needs to be themed to fit the Ragnarok map. Well, that's pretty easy because it's not really a map with its own theme like Scorched Earth was. it actually has quite a lot of different biomes. So this is likely to be a map that could see any type of creature submitted, including sea creatures, which Scorched Earth was pretty restricted on for obvious reasons, that it's a desert map. So head on over to the ARK forums and get your creature submissions in. Don't forget, it needs to be a real world prehistoric extinct creature. There are already a ton of submissions in, so the earlier you get yours in, the more likely it will get to be seen. You can find all of the links that you need to the relevant pages in the description below. And survivors, if you don't want to miss out on all the latest ARK news, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.